Hello, good morning, and you're cooking with Bob. Today we're going to be making Zuppa di Pesce. The star of the show is going to be this beautiful 1.5 pound Maine lobster, fresh caught, and we're going to show you how we cook it along with the other ingredients.
Don't do that. Go to that one. Here.
Maybe we should just call the police. Dial 911. It's the lobster squad.
Come on, Allie. The only baby one, for God's sake.
They're only babies and you pick them up.
Oh, all right. Here.
Don't give them to me. Don't. Look, one crawl behind the refrigerator. It'll turn up in our bed at night. When you get out of here, talk to them, you sweet show. Hey, look, put it in the pot.
I can't put it in the pot. I can't put a live thing in hot water.
What do you think we're going to do? Take us to the movie?
Oh, good. I'll say.
Okay, it's in.
Cooking nicely is our lobster that you saw earlier. Seems to be enjoying a wonderful sauna here in the boiling water. So we'll be coming back to this fellow a little bit later. Let's talk about some of the other ingredients that we'll be using in our Zuppa di Pesce today. We have some calamari, shrimp, and here are some New Zealand green-tipped mussels, along with some little neck clams, which I think really add a certain flavor to everything. Well, our lobster is done, as you can tell by its color, and now we're going to begin to prepare the base for our Zuppa di Pesce. No good chef would start without some garlic, so we're using some fresh garlic along with some freshly picked organic parsley. Next, we're going to include 2 onions, a red and a white onion. That should add balance to the flavor of the onion as it cooks down. As you can see, I've coarsely chopped both the red and the white onion and the garlic, and we'll be adding that to some extra virgin organic Italian olive oil. I recommend using only Italian olive oil for that authentic Italian flavor. I'm going to saute these. I added salt and pepper and some crushed red pepper to the sauteing onions. I'll be adding the shellfish to the sauteing onions and give them a chance to open up and then to remove any unopened shells from the sauce. Shellfish is opening up very nicely. We'll let them cook for another 10 minutes to make sure that each one. Next, we're going to separate the tail and the claws from the body. We'll set aside the claws and the tails for later, and we'll use the body in our sauce. You can see the roe and how fresh this lobster was when we prepared it. The inner part of the lobster is thoroughly cooked, and it looks absolutely delicious. I added fresh cut tomatoes and some tomato paste. I also took some of the water that the lobster was cooking in, and I've added that to dissolve the tomato paste. To further enhance the flavor of the sauce, I took the juices that came from the mussels, clams, and calamari, and I'm adding that to the sauce as well. The sauce has been cooking for about an hour, and now it's time in the last half hour to add the remaining seafood. But before we add the remaining ingredients, I think it's time that we take a break and enjoy a little Prosecco. Join me in a glass of Prosecco as we wait for the sauce to cook. To make room for the calamari and the shrimp, I removed most of the clams and the mussels from the sauce. We'll let this sit for about a half hour on a slow, very low flame, and that will complete the cooking of our Zuppa di Pesce sauce. The next thing we need to do is prepare the pasta, and we'll be ready to eat. Well, thanks for joining us this morning. I hope you enjoyed our show, and we'll be back next week for another preview of a prime rib. See you then.
lobster behind the refrigerator. I can't get it out. This thing's heavy. Maybe if I put a little dish of butter sauce here with a nutcracker, it'll run out the other side. You know how to mince them?
I'm gonna get my camera. Hold on.
You know, I think if I could pry the oar up. We should have gotten steaks, because they don't have legs. They don't run around.
Great. Ah! God! Jesus!
All right.
Oh, jeez, all right. Here, pick this lobster up. Hold it, please.
What do you mean?
It'll make great.
You're going to take pictures
it'll
now?
Alvy, it'll be wonderful.
Right,
oh, lovely.
Oh, God, that's
Don't
disgusting.
Be a jerk. One more, Alvy, please. One more, please. Oh, good.